Good evening, family, friends, and ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mike Wada. I'm the fish scientist. In this video, I just wanted to make you busy. Like I said in the morning, that this week we shall commit ourselves to much learning and also knowledge, kind of acquiring. So um, I'm so sorry that we probably this week, up to weekend, we shall be able to finalize our training, our fish farming training. But I just feel like wherever I am, I need to be giving you something so that we are able to understand, we get the overview and just the essence of what is it that we are planning to do. And also we've got to understand that fish farming is one of the most industry that more especially in Africa and particularly in our country like Zambia, so many people have not delved into fish farming, not because they don't want to, but because there is a gap, there is a knowledge gap. In my own view, I think there is a knowledge gap that we don't understand. So, in order for us to be able to be closing the knowledge gap, we need to learn some basics of fish farming, as we have agreed, since the time of announcement. And I'm so glad that so many of you shown some interest in this, knowledge acquisition. And that's a good thing. That's a good, response that I never expected. I just want to appeal to the people that will get this knowledge that even if we don't have money, even if we don't have the resources that we can use to start the actual, or in order to actualize the business, or to start the business venture. But all I can say is that let us just continue practicing. Maybe each and every time you go through the videos that I'll be sending, the PDF materials, the PowerPoint materials, the document Word materials, and so on and so on. Now, without much further ado, I would just like to first of all touch on maybe just to give you an highlight of should I say in terms of what kind of a what size of a pond should one have. Okay, so on that one is kind of a question of which I understand. I think I know that the majority of us would actually ask the question, because there are those of you that are having different, some of you have got land, some of you have land, but the land isn't enough, but you want to just try and just maybe start fish farming despite the land. Okay, so of course land is one of the factor, and also the location of your land. Do we have enough source of water, and what is the actual source of water? Is it coming from the river? Is it coming from the lake? Is it coming from like Nkana water in our case? Of course, and if it is coming from the sources in Nkana water like tap water, is it allowed to use that kind of water in fish farming? Okay, so I'm not gonna actually tackle into whether you can use a borehole, like borehole kind of water, or maybe you can tap water or any kind of water. But the essence of this video is just to stimulate you that our learning has started actually. Okay, so without much further ado, let me just say the size. Okay, the size of pond. Okay, so the size of pond that you can have so that you can put fish is not really a problem, okay? Because there are so many, I mean, the size is not static, the size is not like standard, no, it is this and this, okay? So normally when you're doing a designing of a fish pond, one of the most common design type in terms of shape is a rectangle. So normally use rectangle, okay? Rectangle, yeah, so rectangle, okay. So pardon about that. It's okay, rectangle. Okay, so rectangle shape. So we all know that a rectangle has got something like a length, okay, length and breadth, okay. Okay, so the rectangle shape is the most common one, but you can also have a square, you can also have a circular kind of a pond, but we have to go with something that we are going to be so precise when it comes to calculating the actual number of fish that we are going to put in that pond. Okay, so however, I'm gonna actually go with a rectangle, knowing that it is one of the easiest kind of a shape mathematically that can help us also to determine the actual number of fish that you can put. Okay. Now, so example. Okay. So in this example, what we are going to look at, how many fish can you put in a certain size of a pond. Okay, so how many fish can you put in a certain size of a pond? So I've just talked about to say we can normally use a rectangle kind of a design shape so that we can come up with the actual area of that size. Okay, so the first thing that let's say someone has a pond, okay, which looks like this. Okay, so let's say the length is 20, okay, meters, and then let's say the breadth, okay, the breadth is 10, okay, so 10 meters, okay, so it's 20 by 10 meters kind of a pond. So what you need to do is now you just need to find the area of this space. So find the area. Find the area. So find the area of this rectangle. So we know that area equals to L times B. Okay, we know that area equals to L times B. So now, given that our rectangle has a dimension, which is L equals to 20 meters, and then our breadth equals to 10 meters, yeah, 10 meters. So the area of this rectangle is just going to be area equals to LB. In this case, our area equals to 20 multiplied by 10. So the area now becomes 200 meters square. So 200 meters square. So once you do that now, there is what we call stocking, okay? Stocking density. Stocking density, okay? There's what we call stocking density. Now, the stocking density is the number of fish that we put in a pond per 1 meter square. Okay, so this is a number of, or it's a size, it's a density, okay, how much fish per square meter. So 1 meter square equals to 10. So 1 meter square equals to 10 fish, okay? So 1 meter square equals to 10 fish. From there now what you do, the total area of the size of the pond that we want to use so that we can put the fish is 200, okay? It's 200 square meter equals to x. So 1 meter squared per meter square is equal to 10 fish. Now what about in a 200 total area of a fish pond equals to x number of fish. So this is a simple mathematics. You just cross multiply. So this times that, this times that. So our x becomes 300 fish. So meaning that you are going to need 300 fish, okay? You are going to need, our x is going to be 3,000. X is going to be 3,000 fish. Okay, 3,000 fish. Sorry for that mistake. 3,000 fish. So now, what will happen is that you are going to go to Mwekera, or you are going to find anyone who is going to supply you with fish. The small fish, we normally call them baby fish, or the actual word that we use is fingerlings, okay? So all you have to do is that you just do a simple arithmetic calculation, mathematics, use a simple mathematics. So if you have got a land which is big enough, you can just measure the length and then also the breadth. Then from there, you find the total size of your area in terms of how much in terms of the area. Okay, so once you find that, you simply use the simple formula, and then you say, if this is the area, if this is the size of the area that I'm going to use for putting in fish, then how much total fish am I going to put if per unit meter is equivalent to 10 fish? So that's all you need. So thanks so much for watching. More is going to come. Keep on watching, guys. I love you, ladies and gentlemen. Let us unite together. Let us come together. Let us put our resources together so that we can actualize it. We can utilize this knowledge and then put it into practical. Okay, like I said earlier, for those that have got land, please don't forget that I'm going to help you. We are going to market everything. There is a lot of people that need fish, okay? There are so many people, fish is one of those kind of radish that is, health-wise, nutrition-wise, okay, is on demand, okay? So thanks so much for watching. Once again, my name is Mike Wada. I am the founder of Radical Aquaculture Consultants. So for any kind of aquaculture services, you want to consult me, you want to ask me questions, just call me WhatsApp. My WhatsApp line is in 096, okay, 0964 46 46 02 18. So 0964 46 02 18. Okay, 18. So that's my line. And remember, also don't forget to follow me on Facebook. Okay, Facebook, and also on YouTube. I also post my links on Facebook and YouTube. Thanks so much, and God bless you, and stay blessed. Thank you so much.